Greetings and welcome to the arcade. This is episode 32. This is my special fall arcade project number 2, a dedicated Bally Midway Journey upright. I am a huge fan of the rock band Journey, and I have been searching for a dedicated Journey arcade game for a long time. We do have some work to do on this game, so let's get started.
Do it! All right, everybody. As you can see, we have an additional load of games that we've acquired from our good friend Warren. So let's take a look and see what we got. One of the games that we've acquired is an Asteroids Deluxe Cocktail. We got a very rare Vindicators. Pretty excited about Vindicators. We got a Zaxxon. It needs a little work, but it works. And we have a mystery game. A mystery game that we are not going to reveal just yet. You checking out the games? Okay, everybody. We got a new batch of games at Arcade Hollywood. We got a mystery game. Oh, I think people might recognize that control panel. Got a Zaxxon. We got a mystery project. We got a very rare Vindicators game. Very excited about Vindicators. Okay. All right, everybody, we have one of our fall projects, one of 2 big fall projects. Yes, it is my coveted Journey. I've been after this game for a long time, and thanks to my friend Warren, I was able to acquire this Journey cabinet, and I have all the parts for it. So one of the issues that's going on with this game that needs some attention is the corner is damaged, which is a damn shame with these things. So once again, it's time for the bondo. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some bondo on this corner. It's not too bad. I think it can be salvaged. You can see the other side is in great condition. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a template on this side, and we're going to replicate this side, and we're going to match the paint. Actually, what I'm going to do, I know I've seen John's Arcade and his Journey restoration. I know he kind of had some issues with the paint codes, but what I'm going to do is actually take a little sample of the back of this cabinet, maybe from the corner here. So I'm going to take a sample, and I'm going to try to match this paint as close as possible and do touch-ups. All right, everybody, let's take a peek inside. As you can see, this is a dedicated Journey, and it's serial number 155. And what's great is the original tags are in here. Somebody had put a JAMA Elf game in here. The original power brick is intact in this game, which is a good thing. We got the, we need that. That's the instruction card, so I better hold on to that. Also, something that's still in this game is the cassette player maintenance instruction card. So what we're gonna do, my good friend John Geiger is going to let me purchase one of the Journey MP3 boards. And I do have the tape player, but I'd like to use that MP3 board to provide more stability. All right, everybody, one of the things you need to do before you apply the bondo is you need to take a sander. This is an 80 grit sanding paper with my Black & Decker mouse, and I'm going to actually clean this area off so that I can make sure I get a good adhesive grip with the bondo. Okay. All right, everybody, let's take a look at our progress so far. We have actually applied the bondo to the corner. We were very generous on where we placed it, and we're going to replicate this corner down here where the control panel kind of wraps around the area there. It's like I said, it's a real shame when these corners get just demolished when you move games, or who knows how it happens, just carelessness. But yes, we are literally gonna try to get Journey in the basement in the next day or two and start getting it ready to play. You know, one of the things that's kind of becoming a trend for some folks that collect these games, that want to keep something running but try to keep it as dedicated as possible, these JAMA boards have become a replacement option for maybe some Williams games, or games that the boards are just an issue. One of the things I'm kind of leaning towards with Qbert is actually doing the Mylar JAMA board, the FPGA, and keeping the game original. But for this one, I've got all the Journey parts, and this one I'm going to totally make a dedicated Journey. Going to totally restore it to what it was before, and I think that's the only way to play Journey. Basically, off camera, I was able to create a template for the game. I was successful in getting a brand new corner created for the Journey. So right now I'm going to paint it. Gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna apply another coat. Then tomorrow I'm actually going to create the T-molding groove repair. So basically we went to Lowe's and had the paint department mix us up a Journey blue color. And we think it worked. I think it worked out really nice. It's tough to match this color up. So we're gonna do some touch-up paint to the cabinet, and we will have ourselves a very nice Journey cabinet. Okay, everybody. So I had a successful cut of the T-molding groove, and I used a special slot cutting router bit, and I was able to successfully create a T-molding groove. The size I used right here is the 3-winged 1/16, and pretty excited how it turned out. Today I was able to get the T-molding installed. This, on the one side here, the T-molding went in awesome. It stuck in so good that I didn't need to use any kind of glue. I did use a little bit of glue down at the bottom, some Gorilla Glue. The other side, it was a little stretched, so for the new T-molding on this side, I had to use some Gorilla Glue like I did my Zookeeper. So, all right, this is coming together. The Journey's gonna be downstairs in a couple days. Okay, everybody, I have brought the Journey down to Theater Cade, the part of Arcade Hollywood that I call Theater Cade. I've got a movie theater down here, and I've got my pinball machines and some of my other games. So very excited to get this Journey down here. So right now what I'm doing is I'm mounting this monitor. Now I accidentally broke off this piece of plastic, this plastic shroud that actually gives you, it kind of covers the monitor up when you put the glass bezel on. So I got to fix that. Always something in the arcade universe. So here we go. Here we go. We got the journey down here. Our goal is to get the arcade up and running before Thanksgiving. We're coming up on October, the end of October, so got some stuff going on.
All right, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Arcade Hollywood. Special thanks goes out to my good friend Warren for helping me acquire the Journey. Please stay tuned for additional Journey restoration videos. Once again, wanted to give a shout out to my good friend Mike Miller and his band Origami for providing me with all the excellent music for this channel. You can check out Origami at origami.tumblr.com. Coming soon to Arcade Hollywood, we will have Brian Colin, the creator of Rampage and Xenophobes, just to name a few. We will have exclusive footage of the Kong Off 5. We will have the AVGR Experience episode and fall project updates on Journey and Zookeeper. This is a great time to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget, you can check me out on Twitter, Arcade Hollywood at Hollywood Arcade. We are also out there on Facebook and Google+. Please email me with any comments or questions at discohollywood1@gmail.com. All right, this does it for another episode of Arcade Hollywood. Until next time, rock on.